I've been thinking about this metaphor, this idea lately. It's not groundbreaking. I've heard it said before, but that every life is like a house. There's rooms added, there's walls torn down, there's rooms that are repainted in colors we can barely even recognize. But underneath it all, one thing always stays the same, and that's the foundation. That's who you are at your core, the ground level of your being. Now, I think we spend years trying to outrun what shaped us or pretending we can start over on new, untouched soil. But the foundation remembers. It remembers it all. And also, God doesn't want us to erase where we came from. Our God is a restorer. He doesn't demolish. He's not in the demolition business. He's in the restoration business. And that starts with return. Return to the ground that shaped you, that held you when you couldn't hold yourself. Or return to the cracks you were once ashamed of. Return to the story you kept wanting to rewrite in a different way over and over again. Because God doesn't build with memory. He builds when you are on fire for embracing your past and using it as a launching off point for the you that you're becoming. He doesn't want amnesia. And in Hosea, it actually says, God, let us return to my Lord, for he has torn what he will now heal. Now, the tearing wasn't the ending. It was the opening. There's a great line in a Leonard Cohen poem that says, there's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. And I think about that as the place where we're healing. We may have some broken beams, some cracks in the wall that we might try to throw drywall up and just pretend it isn't there. But those cracks are going to let the light in. You need to look at them, confront them, not be ashamed of them, not try to make this new version of yourself every time you see one. You need to fall in love with every part of you. If you keep trying to build on a new foundation, you could remodel and start going up as long as you want, but if you're just ignoring the foundation, it's eventually going to collapse. Embrace your foundation. Embrace what made you. Maybe the love that you gave didn't come back, or the idea that you would collapse where you stood has been overwhelming, but all of it, every fracture, every tenderness, is the ground beneath you strengthening. You don't need a new home every time you see a crack in the floor, every time you see a fingerprint on your floorboard. You need a faithful builder, a steady hand and a steady healer. And he's already there, restoring you.